We all know the story. A colossal asteroid, a cataclysm that extinguished the dinosaurs. A single terrible day of fire and fury that ended the reign of these magnificent creatures. But what if this wasn't the whole story? What if the dinosaurs were already facing a planet in turmoil? A dying world, long before the asteroid struck? The truth, as with all of nature's grand narratives, is far more complex, far more poignant. For millions of years before the impact, the very ground beneath the dinosaurs' feet was already betraying them. In what is now India, the earth was splitting open. Volcanoes erupted with a fury unlike anything the planet had seen, spewing out rivers of molten rock and filling the air with poisonous gases. The Deccan Traps were born, a scar on the Earth's face that stretched for hundreds of miles. This was not a single event, but a slow, agonizing death knell for the dinosaur kingdom. It was a prelude to the apocalypse, a gradual weakening that made the dinosaurs vulnerable to the final blow. If you enjoyed our video, hit that like button and subscribe to support the channel. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from our ancient past. Imagine the terror of a creature that had never known fear, suddenly facing a world it no longer recognized. The Deccan Traps were not just volcanoes, they were agents of global change. The skies, once blue and vibrant, were choked with ash, dimming the sun's light and casting a perpetual twilight over the land. Temperatures, once reliably warm, began to fluctuate wildly, plunging entire ecosystems into chaos. The air, once filled with the sounds of life, now carried the stench of sulfur and the sting of acid rain. The once lush vegetation withered and died, starved of sunlight and poisoned from the roots up. The very foundation of the dinosaurs' world was crumbling, and the once mighty rulers of the planet were now facing an enemy they could neither fight nor flee. Across the globe, dinosaurs struggled to adapt to this rapidly changing environment. The mighty Quetzalcoatlus, with its wingspan wider than a bus, now struggled to find the updrafts it needed to soar through the heavy, ash-laden skies. The Alamosaurus, a giant even among titans, found its once abundant food supply dwindling, its vast bulk becoming a liability in a world where every calorie counted. Even the smaller, more agile predators like Dromaeosaurus found their world upended. Their prey, weakened and disoriented, were harder to hunt, while they themselves faced the same environmental pressures as their larger counterparts. The balance of nature, finely tuned over millions of years, was collapsing, and no dinosaur, no matter how mighty or adaptable, was immune. Section 4. A world on the brink. The once thriving ecosystems that had nurtured the dinosaurs for millennia were now failing. Food chains, the intricate webs of life that connected every creature, began to unravel. Herbivores starved, their populations crashing, leaving the carnivores with less to hunt. The air grew thick with the stench of death, a grim testament to the dinosaurs' plight. The dinosaurs were not just dying, they were struggling to reproduce. The changing climate disrupted breeding cycles, and the weakened dinosaurs produced fewer and fewer offspring. The vibrant nurseries of the past, filled with the sounds of young dinosaurs, fell silent. The dinosaurs were living on borrowed time, their extinction already in motion long before the asteroid arrived. Section 5. The day the Earth burned. And then it happened. The final blow, the cataclysmic event that would forever alter the course of life on Earth. An asteroid, 6 miles wide, slammed into the planet with the force of 1 billion atomic bombs. The impact sent shockwaves rippling across the globe, triggering earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions on a scale never before seen. The skies turned blood red as firestorms raged across continents, incinerating everything in their path. Dust and debris choked the atmosphere, blotting out the sun and plunging the Earth into a long, dark winter. The impact was the final nail in the coffin, the coup de grace that extinguished the dinosaurs' fading embers of hope. Section 6. A legacy etched in feathers, but even in the face of such unimaginable devastation, life found a way. Deep in the shadows, hidden amongst the wreckage of a lost world, a few dinosaur species clung to survival. Small, feathered dinosaurs, their bodies adapted to conserving heat and seeking shelter, weathered the storm. They were the unlikely inheritors of a ravaged planet, the ancestors of the birds we see today. The dinosaurs may be gone, but their legacy lives on, a testament to life's enduring ability to adapt and evolve. Their story is a reminder that even in the face of extinction, hope can take wing. The dinosaurs' demise was not simply a single event, but a complex interplay of environmental catastrophe and cosmic intervention. It is a story etched in stone and feather, a story that continues to unfold. With every chirp of a bird, a whisper of the past, reminding us of the delicate balance of life and the enduring power of survival. Hit that like button if you enjoyed our video and subscribe to support the channel.